If you want to introduce yourself, kind of your tag, your main, how long you've been playing, what you do within the scene, that kind of stuff.
Alright, it's my tag's Auro. I main Lucario, Kazuya, and I dabble in a bunch of other characters just whenever I feel like it. My role in the scene, I guess I am one of the figureheads for Longmont, the Jimsville scene over there. That's where I started playing like more competitive Smash. I've been around since the Wii U days, like towards the middle of it, but I wasn't very competitive. I'd say, I guess my more official start was like during COVID when Jimsville ran their online scene, and I was just part of that. But yeah, right now I'm just a player. I TO when I can. I run Royal Rat, so that's fun. Me and two other friends that I met through the scene. Yeah, anything else you want to know?
No, that sounds all pretty good. Yeah, so how did you kind of get into Smash? You can either like say how you got into the competitive scene or just how you kind of got into playing in general.
I guess like I was really into like I don't know. I thought like Smash Bros was cool because I like as a kid you always like oh who would win Mario, Luigi, Donkey Kong and stuff, and seeing that it was an official game was pretty cool. I couldn't afford a Wii when I was little, so I watched a bunch of YouTube videos and I was like oh that's pretty cool, and then I grew up and I was able to get like a Wii U, and then that's when I started playing in high school. I think middle school was when I went to my first ever Smash 4 tourney, and then I was Lucario back then as well. So yeah, I was like Lucario Ness, Lucario Corrin. I've always been a Lucario man. I don't know. I just got lucky and found out there was like a Facebook group, so I joined it, and then I found out they had like tourneys in Denver. And I think my first ever tourney, I won like 2-2, so that was really cool. I grinded online for it to to work towards it, so that was pretty fun. Yeah, that's how I started.
Why Lucario?
I think he's badass. I grew up with Pokemon. I had like the DS and stuff, so I thought his design was cool. I thought it was pretty badass how he had like aura power and stuff. At least in the Pokemon games, they like hyped him up. So I kind of fell into the pipeline where that like all the little kids were like, yeah, Lucario's badass, he's like a steel dog. So I found that cool. The first time I caught up a Pokemon, Lucario in Pokemon was like when I was Pokemon White, and I was like, I'm gonna name him Auro because he's cool. And that's where my tag came from. Is like that one Lucario, the first Lucario I ever named was Auro.
What do you enjoy about the Colorado scene in particular?
Well, when I first started, I started with Jimsville, and everyone was welcoming. It was fun, and I don't know. I grew up very competitive. Like anything you can compete in, I was likely to like try my hand at it. Starting off, Jimsville was pretty awesome, very welcoming. I want to like get better so I can maybe have fun at other tourneys. And Boulder was like my first ever scene that I was introduced to, and everyone was really nice. I got to meet Slatty, who goes by Jenny now. Jenny's cool. Thomas Ender, he's a reason. I blame him for being toxic. The first time I fought him, he was just taunting on me. I was like, what a fucking asshole. I still think he's an asshole. I guess I grew out of my shell because I was like getting comfortable with people. Then there was just one player named Chop who showed up to a Jimsville, and he was like a Foco person at the scene, like at the time. So he just came in our tourneys. He just beat everyone's ass, just won. No one can beat him. And that made me want to get better as well. I don't know. My experiences with all these other different scenes is everyone's just friendly. Everyone's really welcoming. And I felt like I had to like tear down to like people had their own cliques and stuff. I felt like it was like that. And then I just started talking to people and I realized like, yeah, it's actually not like that. Everyone's like super like, yeah, people have their friend groups, but like it's not doesn't mean that they're not going to talk to you. Like they're willing to talk to you. They're willing to help you, and I met a lot of good friends through Smash Bros. So my overall experience, yeah, it's been very good. I'm quite happy. Probably the best thing to ever happen to me was just actually joining the Smash Bros. Scene, just because it helped me come out of my shell more and let me like meet so many new people, have so many cool experiences. I'm very thankful for the people I've met.
Outside of Smash, what are like some hobbies that you have, some things you enjoy?
I enjoy working out. Very into like cars. So like my car is like a WRX, and it's like the reason I picked it was because it's standard. So like I like driving standard and it's very modifiable. So that's I like modding shit. I don't know why. Like making something into your own. Like I mod my controller, my Switch, my car, literally anything I can mod, I will do it. Yeah, so that I'm a full-time student, so I don't have much free time, but I do love like anime is fun, manga's pretty cool. I like gaming a lot. I don't like I play other games besides Smash Bros. Yeah, that's about it.
Who's your least favorite person in Colorado to play against?
Smirk. He just whips my ass. Smirk and Feller. Not because I hate them, but because like they make me feel like I don't know what I'm like. I've never played this game. Those two just make me feel, especially Feller. He just makes me feel like I never played this game. I hate playing. Love the guy. Love Smirk. Love Feller.
You kind of do everything within the scene that someone can do, and you're still one of the most frequent names at events. What drives you? What inspires you?
I just like competing. I always like seeing like I just have grudges against PR players just because like I want to beat them. The only PR player I've not been able to beat is just Shu. Chronos I can't really say anything because like I barely play him, but like Shu's always at events. He's the one that's always sending me to losers. Smirk too. I beat him once. That was funny, but but like I just can't. And then that drives me. Like I really want to beat those players. Besides that, like I love the people. Like if I didn't like the people, I would just not bother going, not show up. But I just love just how fun everyone is. Like despite like being a competitive game, like people are able to find a way to have fun, and that's what I like. I just like having fun. I like competing. The people are just phenomenal, and I think that's like my major driving factors. Most people I don't get to see, like on my daily life. Right? Everyone's like far away. Everyone's doing their own thing, but we all meet in this one place, and that's where I get to see them. Like I know they'll be there. Like Moose will always be at Aki. Nanki will always be at like GA. You know, and that's always nice. It's like knowing like these kinds of people are gonna be there, and if I want to get to know them better, or want to hang out with them, like that's a place I can go, and that's just cool. You know, everyone has their own everyone has their own schedule in life, but like that's the one place that they'll always be there, and that's always nice. It's just consistency of being able to see certain people. That's always cool. Yeah, and then like the big tourneys like Smirkos is where like everyone shows up, and that's awesome. All the scenes just come together to like just have fun at this one tournament. That's beautiful. I feel.
Yeah. So kind of what's coming up next for you? I know we have the Arcadian coming up this week, a few like monthlies and stuff. But for you, like, what are you going to? What's on the line?
So like my schedule's kind of shit right now because of school. Like I have to prioritize school. I would love to be at every tourney. Like over the summer, I went to Games Ahoy, had Jimsville. If I have like free time, I'd go to like ESF. I go to Aki. I go to Boulder. I go to whatever. If I had the time, you know. But like right now, it's like I have to be picky with my tourneys, and I hate that. I hate like restricting myself because, well, I mean it's for a valid reason, but like I have to like schedule a lot around so I can make it to a tourney. Yeah, the Arcanes are gonna be next, and then I do want to go to. I want to support other scenes. Like it's been on my list to go to a Springs tourney. I don't know when I'll be able to, but I've been wanting to go to a Springs tourney because like Squid made the drive from Springs to Jimsville, and I still owe him the paper. So I have to make it to a Springs tourney at some point. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Tempest Temple. Looking forward to the Arcadian. I'll be at Smirkos. I love those tourneys. Those are always a fun time. But yeah, if there's a monthly, I'll most likely be at it.
And then yeah, speaking of the Arcadian, you know, this is being recorded before that happens this upcoming weekend. Call your shot. How are you gonna do?
I'm gonna win it.
You're gonna win it?
I'm gonna win it.
Okay.
Just give me a good backup. I'll win.
I can't wait to like cut that over footage of whatever happens. Who do you think is on the come up in Colorado in particular?
I don't know. I don't really keep much in touch with the scene, like statewide. Like in those small scenes, I always see those players when they come up, like always having those big moments, like Gabby and Boulder, always like tearing the bracket, making some good runs. Like in Fort Collins, it's like, oh, like, I mean, I guess he doesn't count because he's Wyoming, but Snoop's always on grinding. I love to see it, but like Snoop is when they come up. If they travel to more Colorado scene, like tourneys, I can see him getting up there. Yeah, so Gabby and Boulder, Stu's really good. He's been practicing. Gwyn, Gwyn's actually really on the come up. She's been, I mean, I imagine she's exposed to like all the big tourneys, so I imagine like something's gonna be clicking for her. I can see her coming up. Like she had a good run at Rat, so that was pretty cool to see.
You know, notably, I think tied for the best attendance this past PR season with Balance.
Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. Love to see it. Love to see like how she just supports everyone. Very thankful for like her being the one that's like kind of leading the charge now, because it's someone who's like actually in the scene, you know, like cares about the scene, cares about the people, well traveled, well versed. I'm thankful for having that.
With Kazuya, there's a number of people in the scene who play Kazuya. What do you feel makes your Kazuya unique?
I'm fundies. I'm all fundies, baby. I have no combo game. I have like 1-2 combos and that's it. But I'm fundies Kazuya. Acid's just like a cheesy Kazuya. It goes with the same combo and it works, unfortunately. PK has execution, but has like some doo-doo fundamentals. But yeah, I'm just more fundamentals. I generally play Kazuya. Acid just goes for cheese. TK, but not like to like a not a good. Doesn't have like the best fundamentals. I feel like I'm like half fundamentals, half combo game, and I just get like fundies Kazuya.
You know, what's your favorite run that you've gone on personally? What's like the one that you're proudest of?
I'd say, I don't know. There was this one game Zohoy, like I had like a losing streak against Acid, and that I forgot which one it was, but I beat him. He was like my demon for he's always been my demon. Every turn I go, it's always game 5, it's always last hit, or he's like 3 stocks me. I don't know. It's between those two. And my moment was when I beat him. Then he proceeded to make an insane. I mean, it's not insane losers run because he's just fucking good, but. He made her losers run, came back to me, beat my ass, 3-0'd me, and then I think lost shoe. But that was like, it was just a great feeling, just finally beating my demon. Then he comes back and beats me, so it's like, fuck. I may have got him that one time. It doesn't mean I'm gonna consistently. He's always like trying to get better. He's always adapting, and I like realized like, yeah, it's like the job's not done, you know.
What's your goal with Smash? What's the thing that you could do where then you'd be able to kind of retire or step away?
I don't know. I thought I was making PR. I'm still working on that. I do want to be state PR at some point, like put my name down. But like, I just like I just don't know when I'm gonna call it quits. It's like crack, you know. You stop doing it for a bit. You have withdrawals and you come back and it feels all the better, and then you get some more strong, potent shit in the sense like I place higher, I beat someone I really wanted to beat. That just keeps bringing me back. I'd say maybe once I'm the best in Colorado, but then I probably want to go to out of state tourneys more, so I don't know. I like to put Lucario on the map. Lucario's not as bad as people think. Definitely has some bad matchups, but like if I can show people like, yeah, Lucario's pretty cool, Lucario's not bad, and then maybe take some good names, I'd be happy. But I just don't know when I'm gonna call it quits. There's always like something more, you know. I feel like I've left my mark, like a good mark in the scene. Like I like helped start like Jamesville. I gave Longmont a monthly. I guess I encourage more players to travel and like get to really know this like, different people in the scene. Those big tourneys I was telling you about, like Smirk Coast, or like those crossover episodes, like in Disney Channel. You got the Kim Possible versus who was it, Lilo and Stitch, and those are always cool. You know, 2 worlds coming together. That's always cool. So I mean, if I could encourage people to travel, like even go to like this new tourneys, like I like when I ran Gensel, like my reason to travel was to get people to come to me. because I was like, yeah, we run this monthly or this tourney, and it's cool. People should come to it. And by like, talking to people, making the connections, I got people to come to Gymsville. My last tourney got like 30 entrants. So, like my last tourney running it, 30 entrants. I was quite happy with that. Like largest Gymsville ever. But I just don't know. I just don't know when to quit, I guess.
Well, yeah, kind of getting to the end here. Is there anyone or anything that you want to shout out or plug?
Shout out to BMD. Shout out to Rad Caleb. It's pretty cool. It's nice how out of desire to wanting to like improve himself, he made a team to like help improve his homies. I'm all for positivity and like inclusiveness, and I'm like happy. Like even if people aren't part of like our little crew, our little fun crew, like we'll always like help people who want to improve. Shout out to Namki for being such a nice dude. Shout out to Ndur for making me the toxic player I am today. Shout out DJ Bone. He's the reason I'm here today. Like I'm playing. I'm in the community. If it wasn't for him like starting Gymsville, then probably no Auro.
And then last question: is there anything that you've always wanted to say, or a question that you've always wished someone would ask you?
I don't know. Something I want to say is fuck Snake, fuck Game & Watch, fuck Min. I'm proud to spread the gospel. Something I've been asked. I feel like I've been asked pretty like a lot. Like I've been asked, why do you keep going to tourneys? Why do you like TOing? My question is I don't. I hate TOing. I don't find it fun. But when it's worth it, when I was running Gymsville one time, and I don't know, I just like looked up and I saw all these people like smiling and happy just playing the game, and that was my moment. I was like, yeah, this is why I do it. I hate doing it, but I think it's worth it. It's like it's like when you're working, like you have a family, you're working a shit job, and you come home and you see your family happy and shit. That's kind of what it is for me. Like just running tourneys or giving people rides. I don't like driving all the time. I don't like driving far, but like the people I give rides to are always appreciative, and I enjoy seeing people smile, seeing people have fun. It's like the world's shitty as it is, so if you can spread positivity, give people smiles, and just bring people closer, that's always nice.